Hey, spiritual babes, it's your girl Toshia, and today I'm going to talk about something that a lot of people don't really like to talk about for some reason or another. I know as spiritual beings, we all have it. Actually, women really have it. And I don't know, the Godhead decided to give us a little bit more because we are creators and the birthers of the world, and decided to give us a whole lot of it. And it's what women have, and it's what we all have, though. But women just have a little bit more of it, and we're just a little bit more sensitive and heightened, and it's called intuition. And as a spiritual woman, I work with my intuition day in, day out, to be quite frank with you. It's just something that I rely on more so than anything else, discernment. They call it discernment in religion. We call it intuition in spirituality. And I just want to talk to you about how to work with it. And I think it's important if you're going to manifest anything. If you're going to manifest stuff, then you will need to make sure you're working in tune with your intuition. And so, one of the first things you're going to do when working with your intuition, that strong pull, if you want to sharpen that, is you're going to be quiet. I always talk about this on my social media, how it's important for me to just really get quiet. When I want to know something, when I want to figure something out, when I want to find something out, I just get quiet. I get by myself. I go hiking. I go into the mountains. Why? It's because it's one of the most simple things you can do to work in sharpening your intuition. Your intuition cannot work with you if you're not listening. If you're doing all the talking, you're not allowing your intuition to do some talking, right? So when you're allowing yourself to be quiet, you can start taking notice of things, and you can actually know when things are happening great for you. A lot of times we miss out on our, what in religion we call blessings. And I still call it blessings because I'm a good old Southern gal. But what we miss out on are good things that happen to us, our good God-given things, our good blessings, because we're just talking too much and we're not listening. So if you just will take some time out during the day and just get quiet, if that's on your quiet spot in your house, if that's just like taking a moment to yourself, hell, in the bathroom, in your car, I mean, just by your own, near your altar, just if you could just get quiet and just go within. Going within means getting quiet, calming your monkey brain, calming down and listening. Your intuition will have a chance to speak to you. Number two is that one thing that we've been saying forever: trust your gut. You've got to really trust your gut. And that's when they always talk about women's intuition, because with women, one thing that happens to us when we figure some stuff out, boy, when we need to know something, and when intuition talks to us, it hits us right where? In our gut. Like real talk. So you need to trust your gut. You have to believe what you feel. Don't brush it off. I know one of the worst traumatic things ever happened to me because what? I didn't trust my gut. I didn't listen to my gut feeling. So you have to, that little special little swirl that you feel in your stomach, the goosebumps that you feel on your arms when that hair stands up on the back of your neck, that all-knowing feeling, that's a gift from the universe. That's a gift from the Godhead. That is something that is so beautiful and pure. When the intuition is sending you a shiver down your spine, you need to listen, steer clear of things, or become heightened to a certain thing. Just listen to things. You've got to really trust your gut feeling on something. When something is off, your intuition will tell you. You have to learn how to trust. Another thing is, you got to be ready to let the bad feelings go. Intuition can't work with you if your energy level is down. And tomorrow we're going to talk about that, just knowing your energetic levels and what the specific energetic levels are within the body. So it's very, very important that you get positive. I don't want you to fake positive. I want you to deal with your emotions. If you're feeling sad, be sad. But what I do know is that you're going to have to let go some of that negativity, guilt, shame, all flat out bad feelings about other people and all that kind of stuff. If you're going to focus on yourself, go within and get positive, you got to let those bad feelings go. Research has backed this, finding that people made better intuitive choices, okay, when they're in a positive mood compared to when they're in a negative mood. So, if nothing else, believe research, believe science, that you got to let the bad feelings go. Number 5 would be deliberate about the people that you hang on to, the people that you keep around you. It affects you. Other people's energy affects your energy. And if you're not a pro at this manifesting, if you're not a pro manifester, if you're not a master manifester, if you're not really good yet, with your spirituality and all those tools and techniques, you really got to make sure you're watching who you have around you. Now, why do I say that? I say that because a master manifester knows how to not only zip up, but a master manifester, a person who's been on their spiritual journey for a long time and who's teaching other like moi, I know how to, I'll just talk about myself. I know how to use another person's negative energy, take their energy, transmute it, and use it for my own good. Sounds crazy? Yeah. So just like they have a deal where they want to use my energy and suck my energy, I actually reverse that. I take that negative energy and then I will transform that energy, and then I will repurpose it with my Reiki and turn it into positive energy, and it'll swirl back down in golden light and become positive energy for me. So what they're thinking they're using for bad actually comes good for me. And that's why they're on the sidelines watching me win. You'll learn that. If you stick with me, you'll learn how to do that, right? So be deliberate about who you have around you. It's muy importante. 6, pay attention to what's going on around you. Not just who, pay attention to what's going on around you, right? How are you going to manifest if you don't even focus on what's going on? If you don't see, look up from your phone. We are in an age where all we do is scroll on our phones. We got to be, look, we got to know what we're doing. We got to know what's around us. You got to be able to watch, move, and stick. And you got to know when the universe is blessing you, when intuition is talking to you. So that is extremely important. So I've already talked about pay attention to your surroundings and who you have in your life. I want to say connect with others, connect with other like-minded people, good spiritual folk. I have beautiful spiritual friends that I keep around me and I let in very personally. And touch me physically and spiritually. What do I mean by that? Like hugs. Are you hugging good spiritual people? Are you guys transferring that energy, right? Don't just keep all that good juicy stuff to yourself. Deliberately push it out on other people that deserve it, right? So connect with others, right? There's so many things about that. And then watch your speech, your tone. I have spiritual friends that have a tone that is so soothing and beautiful. The volume of their speech, their tone, their body language, their gestures, right? It contributes to all the interactions with each other. I know how to use my tone in different circumstances. I know how to ramp it up. I know how to bring it down. Yes. Find time to be silent and still again. Again, that just takes us back to number 1, peace, be still. That's when I first learned back, Lord, I think 2001, 2002, when I really started on my big journey, spiritual journey. I just found time to be silent still. I was very, very quiet. I found solitude to be refreshing, and intuitions poured into me like too much. The Godhead, God, the Creator was talking to me constantly. So that happens. And then use your dream time. When you go to sleep, purposely use that to manifest. I tell you guys to fall asleep listening to positive messages to yourself. You need to constantly watch it. And also you need to watch your self-talk with the intuition. When you talk, you need to have a reason why. Like right now, I'm talking because I have to. I'm teaching. It's very important that I'm using my speech for good. I'm using it as a positive message. I'm using it to uplift and educate, bring awareness to how to use your intuition. I am trying to use my speech for good. If I don't have good things to say, I'm just quiet because I need to use my voice purposefully. Okay? And dreams, you need to pay attention to your dreams. What are they trying to say? Keep a notebook by your bed. I tell you this right here. A lot of time, if you're not a dreamer, I am not a dreamer. That's not one of my gifts. That's in my family, though. My sister is the dreamer. But what I found that while I was on my spiritual journey, getting to the point that I am right now, and not that I'm stopping, but getting to the point where universe was trying to use me, I found that I would have these vivid dreams, and these vivid dreams had codes and the communication that the universe wanted from me to pay attention to, because the universe was trying to tell me something, and it was trying to give me clues about the work that I'm doing with you guys right today. So it's very important that you pay attention to your dreams. Use your phone's microphone, record yourself. Sometimes the stuff comes down, the messages come in so fast that all you can do is push record. So download the app of the voice recorder and record your dream. Talk into that recorder, because the next morning when you wake up, you'll figure out what's going on. Okay, those are my tips on how to do and enhance your intuition, how to tap into it, and how to start helping. Once you get that intuition, you'll start to be able to manifest better. If you're using your intuition, tell us how. Go down in the comments, talk to me about how you feel about this video that you watched. If you've been using your intuition, if you plan on using it, and if you have, and how so. Give us stories, give me examples. If you're having trouble tapping into your intuition, talk about that too. I will try to help you out as much as possible. Love and light to you all. Peace.